All right, guys, welcome back to another edition of the Timmy Show. As you might know, today was Rivals of Ixalan pre-release, and me and Joshua went to play. And what I'm about to show you is the first pool that I had, and we'll first go over. But it was a very good pool. I went after trying to play the Blue Elder Dragon in the first round and getting stomped pretty bad by a Planeswalker. I went ahead and changed out my deck to what I should have played, which was red-black heavy removal beatdown. And I'll show you what my first pool was that I tried to go, but this is what I winded up going to finish out the pre-release, and I finished out 3-0 with this and got into prizes. But first off, my one drops had Daring Buccaneer, a 2/2 for 1. Reveal a pirate, and it could be played as one. Second off was my first form of removal, which was Reckless Rage, and it came out pretty handy. That's the one drops. The two drops, Queen's Bay Soldier, Vanilla. This card, Dust Legion Zealot. Zealot, I mean, he is probably the best common in Rivals of Ixalan. It goes into a tribal deck of vampires, but to enter the battlefield, you lose 1 life and draw a card, and you still have a creature to either block or attack with. I would say he's probably the best common creature in the set. Next at 2, we have Dire Fleet Daredevil. He's really good. He's another form of removal for me. I would wait till they play their removal, and then when I had enough mana, cast him and then cast their removal on their own creatures, which was really helpful. Sun-Collared Raptor, another 2-drop. Came in handy just when later game when he was all alone. He could shine by just paying 3 mana and making him 3+0. I've got him as high as 10 before swinging with my mana, so that was good. I was pretty fortunate in my Ixalan packs to open up 2 Lightning Strikes, 1 foily one, and then 1 regular one. So two more forms of removal. We'll go to our 3 drops. Sadistic Sky Marcher, which was really good. Flying Lifelink, so evasion with Lifelink, really good. The next one, the 2/2 comes in. It's got Menace. Comes in and gives another vampire 1+1 and Menace. Really good. Another form of removal we have, Vanquish the Weak, and it's come in handy today. Next up, another form of removal, Bombardment. Really good. Frill Death Spitter. Decent. And the card I like to call Swaggy P, as a Lakers fan. So Swaggy P comes in. If you attack, put a 1/1 counter on it. All right. 4 drops now. Everybody loves Chupacabra. He comes in, destroys a creature your opponent controls. It's removal on a stick, so very good with him. Next up is Sorcery Speed Impel, still very good. Next up is Vampire Revenant, 3/1 flyer, evasion, decent. Dust Charger, I was surprised with him. It was pretty easy to get a send and give him 2+2, so you got a 5/5 for 4 mana, so decent. All right, next up, 5 drops. We got 2 Anointed Deacons. Really helped us with our vampire and beat downs if we wanted to. Really not too many dinosaurs in the deck, but a 4/4 decent. And we got 2 more forms of removal, Stormfleet Pyromancers. And these came in handy if I just wanted to deal them 2 damage or kill one of their creatures. So those were really well done. So I had almost 10 forms of removal in this. Got me to 3-1 in 4th place, and won me 4 packs that I would open in just a minute. We'll go over kind of our sideboard for the deck. Pirates Cutlass I wanted to put in there. Not too many pirates, but it just didn't make it for me with the removal. I just wanted creatures to get in the red zone. Shatter if they brought anything in. Sure Strike, we had plenty of removal, so we didn't need additional removal. I had this in the deck for a little while. Golden Demise. It was really underwhelming for me. I wound up taking it out in the last couple of rounds. Most of the time I'm just holding it, and really doesn't affect the board at all with some of the big things. You just want heavy removal to take care of things. So wasn't anything I like. Dead Man's Chest, really wasn't, I didn't play with it at all. I looked at it, and it was just not really good. Got 2 recovers. If somebody else was playing heavy removal, I would maybe bring 1 or 2 in. And Dark Inquiry, I had 2 of them. I actually tried to play these on an opponent, and it just got late game where when I would play it, when I would get one of the 2 and play it, they just had land in hand, so it really didn't do anything at all. So I wound up just taking those out as well. Some of the other cards in my deck, well, not my deck, but my sideboard, Silent Gravestone, maybe good in Modern or something, but not good in Limited. Seeing when Sacrament, terrible in Limited. So enough said on that. Field of Ruin. The only thing I would bring this in is maybe if somebody played the Golem card and blow up their land, but nobody ever played it against me, so it didn't work. So white was very mediocre for this, so we didn't run any of that. Now, something I tried to run earlier, these weren't in the deck, but this was my pre-release promo for that, the Primal Tide Elder Dragon. So I tried to go that. I did get 2 Pirate Cutlasses, but didn't make. So I did get some Merfolk stuff, and this was something I tried to go earlier just to play the Elder Dragon, but it had 0 forms of removal, and this was the sideboard for it, and some other stuff, but it was very underwhelming. Got ran over, and I switched to black-red, and went ahead and played that and beat that down. So this was my champion for the day for that, and for it we got some packs. So in pack 1, let's see what we got on our winnings. And we got a Merfolk, World Shaper, not really much. Pack number 2. Alright, we got a rare protein Raider, foil rare. And then we got a flip rare, Journey to Eternity. And Journey to Eternity flips. Return target card from your graveyard to the battlefield, and that's not too bad. So that's a pretty good one. I like that one. And then we got a foil shapeshifter pirate. And all right, next pack. All right, Impel. Always a good limited card. Dire Fleet Poisoner. Flash, Death Touch. When it enters, gives another attacking pirate you control 1/1 and gains Death Touch. Alright. Alright. Our rare is Induced Amnesia. Blue's not my color of choice. I'm more of an aggro man. So that is the 4 packs of that. Now we'll go on to our my number pre-release 2 deck. And this is the deck I ran, and it fared very well. It didn't have near enough removal as my first one did, which got me in binds at certain points. But with a lot of evasion and some other tricks, I was able to take this to the same record as the first. So we got 1-drop Merfolk, Vampire Zeal, 2 Moments of Triumph. This was able to save a few of my creatures and gain 2 life. Silver Guild Adapt. Everybody loves Merfolk. This actually helped me quite a bit. So if I had a send, I can return something they had directly to the top of their library, or I could save my own creature from their removal. That came in handy. Vanilla Shaper's Apprentice, Sky Legion, and Martyr at Dusk. These were 2 really good cards. I got double Griffins, and as long as you have a send every time they attack, they get a 1/1 counter. Turned out to be really decent. I wasn't expecting these to be that good, but they were. Siren Lookout for Flying Evasion. Sky Marcher, Flying Evasion. Hammer Skull was very decent. A 2/1 First Striker with Explore, always good. These turned out to be really good all-stars as well. Squire's Devotion. Enchant creature, it gets 1/1 and lifelink, and when it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 vampire creature token with lifelink on the battlefield. I told you earlier that the 1/1 common that lost a life and drew a card were the best common. I'd say these would be the second best common in the set. And yeah, you could be 2 for 1 if you tried to play this. A lot of times I was not. I kind of went around their removal, waited till they were tapped out or something to get the best effect of this. But to give something 1+1 a lifelink and get a 1/1 lifelinker behind, it's super powerful to me for a common. And I really enjoyed playing this card as well as the other one.